We'll see if it's working now. Hello. Showing it's working, but that don't mean nothing. Hello, hello. Is the audio working? You can hear me now. All right. Hey, Abe. Hey, Mr. J. Hello, Durdom. Chipper. Audio is 5x5. That's cool. That's cool. How is everybody doing? Rick has it hotter than Hades in this house, y'all. He's trying to kill this old woman. Are y'all ready for the bad stuff that's fixing to hit? We was watching the news this morning. They said, oh, we might get 1 to 1.5 inches. Then we get a new deal saying we could get 3 to 5 inches. That is hey, yo, no. I don't want it. Digging in, getting ready for the double whammy. Oh, man. I don't want it. And it's supposed to hit tomorrow, and I've got to go clean a house tomorrow. I'm thanking God I have 4-wheel drive. And there's something. Hey, Brenda. But yeah, I've got to go. Heavy rain tonight, snow and negative temperatures. Oh, Lance Chipper, you cussing, brother. You just a cussing. There's deals coming across my screen. I think that was on the old live. Now, I don't know when we're supposed to get rain. I have no clue. Heavy brain, maybe some of that too. I need a heavy brain. Mine flutters away too much. I mean, it flutters away too much. You're getting snowstorm after snowstorm right through Monday. Oh, don't send it to us. Please don't send it to us. I done told Rick. I said, we need to get rich. That way we can become one of them there, them snowbirds. That way when the snow comes, our butts fly away. The weather is all downhill. You've been getting hit hard, Brenda. Now I'm coming in loud and clear. Hey, Carol. But y'all been getting hit hard. They're starting to shut down the slot canyons. Where are they at? Is that Utah or somewhere? I've never heard of them. Hey, I was good. I got it right. Utah. Supposed to get to -5. Carol, girl, quit your cussing. Those are bad juju to my ears. I seen where you put that shit got stuck in the snowdrift. Took 2 hours to shovel her out. Oh shit, I'd still be there. My fat butt don't do no shoveling. Well, hey, Julie, how are you? I had never heard such a thing. I'd never heard of a slot canyon. I just guessed Utah, and I'll be darned I was right. That was a pretty good guess on my part, because God knows I can't remember where people tell me they're from. Unless I know them personally. I know where Brenda is, and hers is in Missouri. Chipper's in Arkansas, but he works in Oklahoma. $3 feet. Oh, good Lord, that's butt high. Are they pretty? I'll have to Google them. I may have to make Rick take me there sometime. Mm, mm. No, my body couldn't take that mess. I would have to have insulated overalls on long johns, and and wool socks, and the sock or the boot inserts, and furry boots. I'd have to dress like an Eskimo, or I'd freeze to death. How in the world do y'all handle those kind of temperatures? I mean, it gets hotter than Hades here, but I got air conditioning. But once you get chilled and you get chilled to the bone, there's no getting warm. I'm gonna be praying for y'all, because I'm gonna be praying we don't get that much snow neither. Hey, did y'all see what was in my front yard today? Well, actually, my side yard. So were we, Brenda. And I kept telling Alan Crone when he was talking on that TV, he needed to quit his cussing. He did not listen. I'm gonna have to call him up and say, Alan, stop your cussing. We don't want none of that snow. And it cracks me up because, all right, he was raised about 6, 7, 8 miles from me. His dad was our Coke man. His dad delivered Coca-Cola to my dad's shop. And Alan grew up to be a meteorologist. And he's an Okie. Everything else, when he talks, he sounds like an Okie. But when he says snow, he sounds like a Canadian. Because he don't say snow. He says snow. I told Rick, I said, that ain't no Okie. Oh, good lands, Mr. J. How in the world do you live there in those temperatures like that? No. Yes, it is a bad word. That's why I tell people quit cussing when they say it, because I don't want none of that mess. It's horrible. I, I imagine I'd be thankful for the AC too if it got up to 130 degrees. I couldn't imagine. We get up to like 110, something like that, but we have bad humidity. And the heat index will be anywhere from 115 to 120. And you walk out the door because we have that humidity and then that heat, and it's just like it just sucks the air right out of you and you can't breathe. You've seen 80 degrees outside and 2 hours later it snowed. Well, I'm going to tell you what I did see here in Oklahoma one time. Me and Rick, I don't know if we were dating. Yeah, we were dating. My God, that was a long time ago. And it was July. And we had a cold spell come through. We was working on the floor of the old trailer house. And that temperature dropped because, I mean, it had been in the hundreds. And all of a sudden, that temperature dropped, and it just kept dropping, and it dropped fast. We got down to 40 degrees, and let me tell you, when it shifts like that, you're freezing your arse off. I said, I can't believe it. This was in July. Today's low is 14, Monday's is 3, and the humidity is horrible. Oh my gosh. We're getting, our humidity is, we never have days where humidity is below at least, I think the least we've had is 75 or 80 in humidity. So I can understand that. Oh, our humidity is horrible, girl. It's awful. And of course, it being a wet cold makes crap even worse. Shoot forward. Hey, 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 stop. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, Nellie. Oh, don't you start in on it too, Mr. Toots. Stop it. You put a video of a frozen frog last week on video. Yes, Carol, it was colder than snot. We're talking, we was having flurries. And he disappeared. And I was like, oh my God. Well, as cold as it got, everything was froze over. I thought, he'll never make it. He'll never make it. Because he's so tiny, he don't have hardly any fur. And I'm like, he won't survive the night. If the coyote, even if he survives the weather, he won't survive the coyotes. Okay. I cried, and I cried, and I cried because my little dog was gone. And I'd prayed and I'd prayed and I'd prayed. I said, Father, please let him be home when I get home. Because that next day I had errands to run like you wouldn't believe. I left out at 6:30 in the morning and didn't get home until after 5 in the evening. Now, mind you, he had been gone for a little over 24 hours. I got home, he wasn't here, and my heart just sank. Well, Rick asked me, he said, Babe, will you come help me? So I went out there to help him carry firewood. And I was putting wood in my arms, and all of a sudden something started jumping on me. I thought it was one of my blamed chickens tackling my leg, so I was trying to shake the chicken off my leg. I looked down, and there he was. Let me tell you what, I got my butt in this house so fast, emptied my arms out, grabbed him and hugged him. I was a crying. He was a crying. Me and the dog was a crying. And he just, today, I had to go and clean a business. And I told him, I said, no, you're not going with me. You're staying in the house, though. Oh, he was so pissed at me. He was pissed. But you know, when I got home, he did the same thing. He went to hollering and crying and carrying on. He was so happy to see me. And the zoomies. Oh my God, y'all have never seen the zoomies like this little dog does. And he is a parkour champion. It is like having a baby goat in the house. He bounces off of everything. So, Pongo, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here, you want to say hi? Come here, Pongo. Oh, don't tell me you shy now. Don't tell me you shy now. Come here. Come on. Come here, baby. You want to say hi? Oh, let's say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Oh, you're going to hide. He's going to hide. Oh, I love you too, Bubba. But yet he found me. Needless to say, that was the only load of wood I hauled in because the rest of the time I was holding him. It's hot in here, ain't it, buddy? Dad has it hot in here. Well, thank you. And he has a, please forgive the clothes. I gotta get them put up. Um, he kind of has a little bit of an attitude. I'm the only person he will really let mess with him until we go to bed at night. And after he gets warm, he crawls out from under the covers and gets in Rick's legs. You're gonna go night night. How are you doing, Bobby? But yeah, I was scared to death. I was crying, carrying on. So, but he came home. Don't know where he was at. I told Rick, I said, as soon as I can afford them, I'm gonna get him a collar that has one of those AirPod ain't that what they're called, AirPods? I don't know. Anyway, it's a little tracker that you can slip in that collar, and I'll be able to find his butt. You couldn't sleep, huh? Oh. But yeah, as soon as I can afford, I'm gonna get him one. Tomorrow's paycheck goes to a blower for my wood stove because our blower is kind of run out. He's gonna go see what them dogs is having a fit about. But yeah, I'm gonna find one of them little collars, and I think they're called AirPods. I think. And I'm gonna get one, and I'm gonna be able to track his butt because I'm gonna put that app on my phone, and I'm gonna be able to track that little sucker. I can't go through another night like that. I was a nervous wreck. I tried to go to sleep, and all I did when I did go to sleep, I was dreaming about him being out there in the cold and that. I think I got about 2 hours of sleep and got up and I was up for the rest of the time being. Because I thought, no, 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 I don't want no more. I don't want. Now, now listen, you big baby. What was he having a fit over? So, probably coyotes. They're getting bad. They're thick over there. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get him one of them little tracking things. Because my heart just can't handle it. So, what have y'all been up to? I won't keep y'all on long. I'm good, honey. So, have y'all done anything exciting this week? All I've done is run. I mean, let's see. He was, all right, the day he left, the next morning, he was supposed to go be, you know, I told Rick, I said, well, I'm going to set up another appointment, but I'm not going to say what date it is. That way he won't run off. I think he ran off because he knew he was going to be nipped up. But let's see, this week it's been the vet, Katie's dentist, Bub's court, um, Kate's doctor's appointment, work, and then tomorrow I go clean the house. Ooh, that sounds good. I need to come to your house. I love cobblers. Yeah, we've been keeping the fires going here too. It makes for a long night. And then during the day, you don't get much sleep because you got to get up and do things. So I finally got to the point I told Rick, I said, well, if the fires is burnt out by the time we get up in the morning, now it's just too bad. Your plan is to not die in the upcoming storm. Everything else is gravy. Well, that's a good one. I plan on keeping my butt home after I clean Mr. Charlie's house. I'm going to be home for several days. I am not looking forward to this mess. I mean, I understand why the Lord invented snow, but I don't like it. I understand we need the nitrogen and stuff in the earth. Can't we just build fires? I don't like snow and ice. Oh. Well, this weekend, let's see, what do I got to do besides get all that mess put up? I don't know if I have any grandbabies this week or not. Oh, y'all. I know this is funny, but it's not funny. Okay? My son Glenn, he's raising his stepdaughter. Yeah. The mother, left her daughter with my son. Okay? Well, he's been paying for this kid's braces. She don't give him any child support. She don't try to help do nothing. The husband collects food stamps on the girl. The girl hasn't lived with her in over a year, okay? Over a year. I told Bubba to turn that mess in. He said no. He said she'll come and yank Abby and she'll be mean to her. Well, she kept telling him she's going to, he said, I just need you to help pay half of her braces. That's all I need. Well, his mouth overloads his butt. He's kin to his mama. Y'all didn't hear that from me. Anyway, he told her, he said he needed help. And she went to mouthing him. And the boy had a Pepsi in his hand. And he just squirted that Pepsi all over her. I mean, he just squirted it. He said, Mama, I wanted to hit her. He said, I wanted to hit her, but I didn't. He said, I just squirted the Pepsi on her. This was at Christmas time. Uh-oh. Says there's an ad coming up, so I better hurry. Anyway, this was at Christmas time. And she went to her mama's and she took the kids out to her mama's and brought the kids and left them with Bub. And then went to the damn police and filed a report on him for assault for squirting the Pepsi on her. So we had to go to court yesterday over the Pepsi squirting. Anyway, they'd been trying to serve her for a while because Bub's been trying to get full custody of Lena. which is his daughter. But because it's his daughter, she don't want him to have her. But she wants him to have her daughter. Don't make no sense. Don't make a darn bit of sense to me. All right? I'm sorry, it don't make a darn bit of sense to me. But if she keeps Lena, that's control she has over Bub. Well, when we get to the deal yesterday, all the judge did was, because they have the upcoming case, supposedly, well, it is now. Bub's lawyer has been trying to serve Dee for over a year and a half. Okay? And she kept dodging the servers. So anyway, in the courtroom, the judge said, well, I'm going to let the protective order stand until y'all go before Judge Bear. And Dee, she's all happy because the restraining order's standing. Bub's lawyer turned around and looked at the judge and he said, Judge, he said, let it be known that Demelia Kuhn, I can't say her last name, is served in open court. Judge said, granted. He served her butt right there in the courtroom. So now we got to go to court on the 24th on custody. But and on the assault with the Pepsi. And that judge, I guarantee you that judge is going to look at her and say, you mean to tell me this man is so aggressive and abusive? You leave your daughter with him? So anyway, that lawyer's going to put it down to where she has to, on an amendment, to where she has to pay all the braces. She has to reimburse Bub all his money back. She has to pay the lawyer fees, the court costs. And I forgot what, he's racking her butt. She should have just behaved herself because she's going to be hit for about $9,000. So she should have just took her Pepsi and went on about her life. But we're talking about a girl that is physically abusive. I have seen her hit my son, which I come undone and he grabbed me because I was fixing to get her ass. He was driving down the road with those kids in the car. Lena was about 1 or 2. So that would have put Abby 5, 6 years old. Because he did not answer her in the manner she wanted to be answered, she took her claws, sunk them in his neck, and tried to rip. Hey, that was me tapping. I'm so sorry. No, Ollie. You stop. Pongo. Anyway. But about all the years of her being abusive, he squirts a Pepsi on her, and she files charges. Don't make much sense, does it? Yes, son. I see you. Ugh. But anyway, it's going to turn around and it's going to bite her in the butt. Hey, Ken, how are you, babe? I'm good. But yeah, it's going to turn around and bite her in the butt. So, and I hope he gets Lena. No. And the thing of it is, this judge this Mindy Bear, if you're an unfit mother, she has no problems yanking a child from you. Ali, lay down, Bubba. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay. But yeah. Oh my God. That's crazy. He got 5 years for pushing her away from him while she was stepping. That's well, the way I've seen it, Bub could have done a heck of a lot worse than squirt a Pepsi on her. And I had been taking care of her other baby, not charging her a dime. She can find a new babysitter because she gonna pull this shit. She can kiss my you know what. Beats anything I ever did see. I don't know about some of these young women. She's one of them. She has to be in control of everything. She is a control freak. I don't know about y'all. I don't like to be in control of a lot of crap. I got enough shit of my own. I'd rather somebody else be in control and just let me do my shit. Hey, Elizabeth. I hope it settles out soon, too. Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds about right. Bub never would file charges on this Lizzie either. But guess what? Indianola School has called the cops on her several times because of her actions. So that's going to go against her. Y'all, I got to grab something to drink. I'll be right back. I shall return, I promise. Aren't these the cutest little things? I mean, look how tiny. They're the perfect size. I love them. Hey, Susan. How are you, babe? Oh, thank you, babe. You need new glasses, Susan, but I love you. Well, B lady, I got a case of 10 for 25 cents. Is that cheap? We have a bin store here in McAllister that on Thursdays, everything that didn't sell is a quarter. So Dana, look way ahead about having. Oh shoot, I'd love to have a night. I'll do a live the night of the election. We will watch the election crap together, y'all. Well, they buy Amazon Overstock. Some things you got to watch because some things are out of date. But most everything I've bought has been in date. And you get a little case of 10 of them. If you're there early enough, you can get them for a quarter. Well, Elizabeth, that just means you just gonna have to fly down here and see me, girl. We'll go shopping. I may have to drive you back home because I wouldn't be able to get all the stuff on the plane, but we can go shopping. I'm not sure, but I know who I'm hoping for. Oh, I tell you what, Ken, you're right. It don't take them long to do their business and get back in the house. We got that mess coming here too. Oh, but I'll tell you who if he's not a politician, I'll put it to you that way. No, he won't pick Pence again. No, no, no. Oh, they're great. They're great, Susan. Nah, he ain't stupid enough to pick Pence again. But I know who I want. But that don't mean that'll be who he picks. You know what I mean? Who do y'all want him to pick? And then I'll tell you who I want. Ah, shit. Sorry. Oops, sorry, y'all. I want Tucker Carlson. That's who I want for VP. But I'm going to tell you right now, if Donald Trump picks, and I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm a woman, so I don't want to hear no. If Donald Trump picks a woman, I will not vote for him. Can who be a VP? Tucker Carlson? Hell yeah, he's an American citizen. You don't have to be a senator. You don't have to be shit. Donald Trump wasn't a politician. He got it. There's two people. There's two people that I would be okay with Trump picking for vice president. Everybody says this one doesn't have enough charisma, but I would vote for him in a heartbeat. And that is Ben Carson. I would actually rather have Ben Carson as vice president than Tucker, but I don't see him picking Ben Carson. So, Tucker. Hey, Evelyn. How are you? Hey, Jamie. Hey, Dot. How are you, babe? So, who would y'all pick? Whoa. Things are just coming across my screen like crazy. And I don't know how to turn those little thingies off. If y'all would get to pick VP, who would you pick? No, it's not the hearts, baby. It's little notifications that comes across my screen and blocks my chat, and I don't know how to turn them off. They about to drive me bonkers. Oh, I'd vote for Ken. You run, Ken. I'll vote for you. But I tell you, my first pick would be Dr. Ben Carson. I love that man. I love that man. I love that man. But everybody says he doesn't have charisma. I don't care. Charisma ain't shit. The man is smart. He knows the law. What else could you ask for? Exactly. You can tell he knows how to handle himself. He's not going to let a stressful situation get to him. I love Ben Carson. I love him. I, I'd vote for him in a heartbeat. But if Trump was to pick either of those two, I would be a happy woman. But if he picks a woman, I don't care who it is, I will not vote for him. Well, see, Abe, this is my deal. And I'm not trying to be mean because I am a woman, okay? Women do not do things logically. We do things emotionally. And then after we've done it, we think, oh shit, we shouldn't have done that. No woman needs that much power. I'm sorry. Because something pisses us off and it's all hell to the no, you did not do that. And we will show you that you screwed up. Instead of taking it calmly and thinking things out and doing it in a diplomatic measure, we just throw punches. So that's my deal. I won't vote for a woman. We're too emotional. We're too emotional. I like Candace. Don't get me wrong, I love Candace. But her mouth overloads her ass sometimes. Same way with Trump. But oops, exactly. Y'all, do you know why we're funding this war? Because little man in the green suit that doesn't have enough respect to put on a suit when you go before Congress begging for money, he puts on these, I don't know what you call it. I guess they're their fatigues. But he doesn't have enough respect to put on a suit or nice clothes and go before Congress and ask for money. But that little man is funneling that money right back to, you know who, part of it. Plus, he knows so much crap on hiding. It's payoff money. That's all it is. Yeah. Do y'all know why the thing started? There had been a deal made with the United Nations that there would not be any more bases posted closer to uh, the R word with Mr. Putin. Hey, Ace. And what did the United Nations do? They wouldn't put a base 25 miles from his border. That's when all hell broke loose. Hello. Oh, I can't pronounce your name, darling. I don't have, I don't have translating. But hello. That's right. And the deal that Ukraine would never join NATO. My animals are doing good. Honey, I only have the pigs and the chickens now. I don't have goats no more. Rick tells me I can't have no goats until we have a good fence. Well, I'll never have goats. I don't know Arabic. I wish I did. But hello, sweetheart, and welcome. And my honest opinion about the Palestine and Israel, because I've been doing a lot of research into this mess. They're both wrong. They need to learn to get along. Who wants to, Ken? I missed it. Well, people will talk about, okay, Biden. Oh, we cannot believe he's doing all the stuff that he's doing. And we just never thought, what? He told you exactly what he was going to do in his ads and in the debates. He let you know he was going to run America. But you did you not listen? Oh. Well, I'm not so sure Putin's one of those. I mean, I'm not real fond of the man, but I like Zelensky less than I do Putin. But if we get Trump back in office, ain't nobody going to attack us. Oh, me too. Me too, B lady. My appreciation for that man is null and void. Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. Do I feel sorry for the people? Yes, but I feel sorry for all the people that are dying on both sides. Zelensky, the president of the U word. Thank you, B lady, because I don't want to say it, and because YouTube will flag me. But yeah, that man, Mr. Z, shows no respect for our nation. You come over here, you begging us for money? By God, dress up. Show that you have some dignity. Don't come over here in your fake fatigues. Y'all, one time when he went before the Congress to beg for money, he was wearing sweatpants and sweatshirt. What the living hell? You're in our capital begging for money. At least put on a nice polo and pair of pants and some dress shoes, for God's sake. Or put on a pair of blue jeans and a nice button up shirt and a nice pair of shoes. Don't show your butt in our state capital looking like a homeless man. And I'm not meaning to offend any homeless people. Oh, what are we requesting? No, my deal is if you're at the state capitol, or if you're at our art capital. Dress at least halfway nice. Don't show up in a pair of damn sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Show a little respect. I don't care if it would have been a nice t-shirt and a pair of blue jeans. It would have beat sweats. Oh my God, Mr. J, I don't even want to imagine that. I don't know what the request is, but I'll try. Well, yes, they were clean, but that's besides the point, Ken. Stinking on it, no how. Maybe I'm a little bougie, okay? Oh, sweet Jesus. Hit me now. Oh, I missed what Evelyn said. Hey, Angie, how are you, babe? But yeah, my deal is if you're going to come beg me for money, at least have the decency to wear some decent clothes. I mean, for God's sakes, even the homeless men in town, they dress nicer than that mess. The name of the cheap store, it's the name of it is Where You Been. You know, like where, and then YAUYOUBIN. But we have two of those stores in town, but one of them doesn't do the sales like Where You Been is. Oh, you're fighting your blood pressure. Oh no. Yes, exactly. They had to dress the part. They had to dress professionally. If you take a job, they dress professionally if that job requires it. But when our homeless is dressing nicer than that, oh, you're fine, Mr. J. Maybe I don't know. He may wear a wig, Mr. J. He may wear a wig. I don't know. He using parsley. Oh darn! I didn't know that. I may need to start doing that. Knowing Brenda, she's got three going. Dang, I'm good. Dang, I'm good. Hey, Mr. Kevin. That is a good guess, wasn't it, Brenda? But Maybe one day all this mess will be straightened up. I hope. I'm tired of giving money. I'm tired of paying taxes for it to be given to other countries and not help our own people when our own people are suffering, when our own borders are suffering. We're struggling to take care of, we were struggling to take care of the people we had. And now we've got so many more on top of that. And it's like it's to hell with us Americans. All of our money has to go to help everybody else. That's just like when we went and bought groceries 2 weeks ago. We had 12 items. 12. None of them were meat. It was items that we normally paid maybe $55 for. Maybe. And it's 120 plus tax now. There's something wrong with that picture. And they're saying we only have 8% inflation. They're full of pocky. Exactly, B lady. Exactly. The UK does it too, Abe. They give their money to everybody else except for their people. That is a whole lot for 12 items. A whole lot. I'm thinking about grabbing a calf while I can, raise it to butcher, because God knows you can't afford. We bought 1 pound of hamburger meat the other day, and this was on sale. Mind you, this was on sale. Cost us $8 for 1 freaking pound of hamburger meat. And we're not talking the good shit either. And bacon. You go to town and buy bacon. Oh, Aid, we've already ate him, baby. We've already ate it. You go to town and you buy bacon. We usually buy the 3 pound of bacon because that lasts quite a while. It was like 12 cents shy of being $20. But yeah, he was in the freezer. He's gone. But yeah, eggs has finally came back down. Yes, but they're starting to rise again. All hugs back to you, sweetheart. How are you? Yes, I have chickens, but some of them are too young to lay, and the ones that's old enough to lay, well, I can't keep them in a blame pen, and I can't find their eggs. And y'all, I'm not Easter egg hunting. I'm too old for that shit. Oh, your chickens are on, yeah, our chickens are on vacation now. But I'm hoping by the time they start laying again, I'll have a good chicken pen so I can get some eggs. Oh, Mr. J, my honest opinion, and I'm probably going to piss people off. They don't have no rights. They came here illegally. It would be different if they came here legally, but since they came here illegally, they have no rights. Your chickens were on vacation until you fed them cat food with fish in it? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, shit, I can give them a can of tuna. Exactly. They have a right to live. But they don't have a right to come over here and take from me. Just like I don't have a right to go over there and take from them. But my honest opinion is they do not have any legal rights. They have human rights, but they don't have any legal rights. Oh, yours are on strike too. Mine's been eating dog food because you can't set a bowl of food out for Bella for the chickens. They will eat it up. But she's got to where she chases them off. You give it to them every 2 or 3 days. I can do that. If I have to, I'll go down to the pond and catch some of those little perch and cook them up and feed them to the chickens. Y'all, it is hot in here. I may get off of here and go to a cool room because he's got it so hot in here I can't hardly breathe. I got sweat running in places I just can't mention. It's awful. 20 counting the rooster. Oh, I had a bunch. Coyotes, bobcats, hawks. Thin me way down. I have about 18 now, I think. I'd have to go count them again. But I have one. She's a little velociraptor. She will try to take you. She'll try to take your hide off of you. She's a vicious little thing. She's sweet as she can be, but my goodness gracious, thinking on it, no how. You can't wear a pair of shorts around her because she'll let you know she wants food. She'll come up and start pecking them legs. Brenda's got to feed the stoves. I ain't feeding mine. That sucker can wait a while. My goodness gracious, it's hot in here. It feels like July in here, y'all. But yeah, she's vicious. So you're hotter than the back plate of a $20. Amen. I am. I am a. I'd never heard that before. Yeah, we do. Well, Rick cuts it. I watch. I help. I help plug it in the house. Does that count? I mean, I help him carry it in the house. He does the other. Thank God. I'm too old for that mess. He's older than I am, but that's all right. I would cut it if I had to. But since he's here, I ain't got to. Yeah, we cut like the dead trees that's here. And let me tell you what, y'all, all that shit they're spraying in the skies with their non chemtrails, it's killing our trees, especially the shallow rooted ones. We took some of this, or I took some of the soil samples around those trees. I took it down to the extension office and they sent it off. And you know what's in it? Nano pieces of aluminum. So what's happening is those shallow rooted trees are trying to suck up the water. When they suck up the water, they suck up those nano aluminum and it blocks it to where they can't get no water. Do you know why they're putting the nano aluminum in the air? To block out some of the sun so it don't get so hot. So when people start talking about the trails, it's for real, people. There you go. Exactly, Brenda. They're idiots. But they're seeding the clouds with aluminum particles, and it's killing our trees. But yet, they want to holler about global warming and all this shit. We need to do stuff to save the planet. We'll quit killing this shit that makes oxygen. That damn simple. Yeah, we're breathing it in. Their big purpose of doing that is to try to block out some of the sun's rays to keep the planet cooler. That's their thinking. But I did notice one thing. When Orange Man was in office, we didn't have the chemtrails. But now that Orange Man's out of the office, they're back with a vengeance. I think that's what they're trying to do with some of the shit that they're putting in our foods, Brenda. They don't want us knowing a damn thing so they can just do whatever. And think about all the fluoride and shit. The fluoride they put in everything. They put it in the water. They put it in your toothpaste. And it doesn't really help anything. The only thing it does is produce estrogen. That is what's wrong with our young kids today. That's why we have so many that think they're not who they were born. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, the thing of it is, Brenda, that's the thing. They don't want us to get along. They want the blacks and whites fighting. They want the blacks, whites, and Mexicans fighting. If we get along, then they can't control us. And you want to know what really pisses me off? And it pisses me off to no end. Okay? These dumbasses, our leaders, try to make black people think they're stupid, that they're not smart enough to get a license and do this and do that, which is a crock of shit. We all know that. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm getting heated now. You have to have an ID. I think you ought to have an ID to vote. Period. You have to be registered. You have to have an ID. Why? Even if you are on Medicaid, you have to have an ID when you go to the doctor's office. You have to have an ID to buy a pack of cigarettes. You have to have an ID to buy liquor. What the hell? And they want to tell me that Black America don't have IDs? Bullshit. The thing of it is, Elizabeth, I think a lot of them are finding it out. A lot of them are starting to find it out. I've been watching a lot of videos on the tubes, and they have figured it out that they're trying to make the media is the one trying to put us against each other. Yes, ma'am, they have IDs. But if you don't have to have the ID, you can vote as many times as you want to vote. That's what that other party wants. But they want to scream and holler that it's prejudiced or racist, rather. Guess it would be prejudice too. To make people have an ID. How many in here would be pissed off to have to show an ID to vote? I'll guarantee you there's not going to be one damn person. You voted 50 times? See, Elizabeth has no problem showing an ID. Angie has no problem showing an ID. Brenda has no problem. Evelyn don't have a problem. Mr. J don't have a problem showing it. See, that's the thing. Mountain Grandma don't have a problem. Well, hi, baby. I didn't see you. I have to show my ID too, Dot, and it doesn't. Dot, my sister is on the election board. She does the registering people or the people registering to vote in there. You know, when you go in to you have to sign the book that you're voting. I have to show an ID to my sister, and she knows who I am. They scan the back of yours. Now, if I don't mind giving an ID to my own sister that knows who the hell I am, why would anybody else have a problem showing an ID? Exactly, that's what I was saying. You buy cigarettes, you buy whatever, you have to have an ID. And they can't tell me people walking in buying tall boys ain't having to show a damn ID. I'm 55 years old. I still have to show an ID. Makes me feel good. But then that little jerk says, well, we have to ID everybody. Let me feel good for 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking, 5 minutes. Oh, shoot, y'all. Here comes another ad. Oh, my God. I've been on here an hour and a half, y'all. I'm sorry. I went to ranting. Well, happy birthday, Dot. So tomorrow? Oh, next Friday. Well, just in case something happens and I don't get to have a live Thursday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dot. Happy birthday to you. Well, the 22nd of this month, Rick and I will be married 31 years. I've been married over half my life. That's scary. You're welcome, darling. I'm sorry I can't sing, but I do like to give it a whirl. But yeah, the 22nd, Rick and I will be married 31 years. I don't know if I got another 31 in me. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. But y'all, I have been on here for an hour and a half, and I don't want to bogart y'all's time. So, plus, I need to find a cool room to get in because it's hotter than Hades in here. So, with that all being said, y'all remember the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please, please, please never forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. If anybody needs to talk to me, my phone number is on my About page. It's for everybody. If you're having feelings that you just need somebody to talk to, my phone number is on my About page. So, with that being said, I love y'all. Bye. Oh, and Angie, I've got a new number.